Okay, good morning. It's a slightly chaotic morning here. I couldn't find my charging cable for my laptop, which was completely dead. So there's just all this last minute dashing around to find it. Yeah. So it's Tuesday, and we're going to do what we've been doing for the last few weeks, which is to start with meditation and then move into some yoga. So thanks for being here. Let's start. So same as always. Find a comfortable seated position and either sit up just on the floor or on a block or a cushion or a bolster, or sit up, sit on a chair, just whatever feels right to you. Okay. And then once you find a comfortable seated position, take a few rolls of the shoulders. So we're just going to sit up tall, grounding the sits bones, and then inhale, roll the shoulders up, and exhale them down and back. And again. And one more. And just relax the shoulders down. Relax the hands either facing up or down. So they face up for receiving energy or down for grounding energy. And again, just really elongate the spine. So imagine that you are this connection between earth and sky, this lightning rod of energy. And so we're just sitting up tall. And then close the eyes. And take a deep inhale through the nose. And then exhale, sigh or blow the air out of the mouth. Do that a few times. Inhaling calm. Exhaling, sighing out, letting go of any stress or any tension. And then once you've sighed out a few times, just let your natural breath take over again. And then soften the face. Just check in. Have you already started to take on tension this morning, or is the face still relatively chilled out? So we just relax the brow, the corners of the eyes, the corners of the mouth. We loosen the jaw. And then from here, let's let's just come back into the breath. And I'd like you to mindfully start deepening the breath. So we inhale through the nose, take the breath down into the belly so that the belly rises with the inhale. Exhale out the nose and feel the belly fall. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, belly falls, using the diaphragm to breathe. And then deepen the breath further. Inhale through the nose, fill up, belly, ribs, chest. Expanding all the way up through the inhale. Exhale out the nose, chest, ribs, and belly contract. And if you can, you might want to come into that ujjayi, that ocean wave sounding breath, by constricting in the back of the throat as you breathe. A bit like you're inhaling and exhaling the word home through the nose to create that audible wave sound. And just connect into your deep breathing this morning. And this morning, I'd actually like to do things slightly differently. So I want to add on to this deep breathing this morning. So we're really just oxygenating and clearing the body, getting ready for this day. So we're going to continue with some deep breathing and just have a slightly shorter meditation time, but that's not to say that the breathing also isn't meditative, okay? So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to lift your right hand like you're making an oath, and I'm not going to mirror here. So we lift the right hand and then we put the middle and index fingers in toward the palms. So then we've got thumb, ring finger, pinky hanging out. And then I'd like you to take your thumb and close your right nostril with it. And then you're going to inhale that ujjayi breath, or if you're not comfortable with the ujjayi breath, the dirga breath, so just the deep, full breathing. So we're going to inhale through the left nostril. And then we take the ring finger, that right ring finger, we release the thumb and we exhale right. Inhale right. Close with the thumb and exhale left. And again, inhale left. Close with the ring finger and exhale right. Inhale right. Close and exhale left. And just keep this going. So you inhale, exhale, close, swap. Inhale, exhale, close, swap. Okay, so this is Nadi Shodhana. This is a type of pranayama, a type of yogic breathing that is very good for the sinuses. We often wake up with one nose slightly more blocked than the other. And in fact, we tend to live in that state. Just one side seems to be a bit clearer. So the idea here is that you're starting to cleanse the sinuses. And in Ayurvedic medicine, the nadis are similar to the Chinese meridian points in the body. So the belief is that this is cleansing for the whole body, for the whole of the nadi system. So either way, deeply calming breath, good for the sinuses. Keep it going. Keep it going. A few more breaths. Okay. And then when next you exhale out the left, just release your right hand down and take a few rounds of full deep breath through both nostrils. And then from here, we're just going to come into 5 minutes of quiet meditation this morning. And you can either keep up your pranayama, that ujjayi or dirga breath, or you can just let it fall away and come into your natural breath. Just whatever feels right to you. And this morning, feel free to use any meditation techniques that work for you, or you can do one of the two that we've looked at the last few weeks, which are to either just follow your breath, inhale, exhale, or maybe set a mantra or an affirmation just to repeat in your mind over and over. I am peace. I am loving awareness. I am peace. I am loving awareness. And then any thoughts that find you, you just gently acknowledge them and come back either to your breath or your mantra. So, sitting up tall, eyes closed, face soft. Let's take 5 minutes right now. start to bring some movement back into your body. And just let yourself stretch, roll around, yawn, sigh. Just do whatever you need. And then from here, we're actually going to start from seated this morning. So if you have a mat, come to your mat if you're not already there. I'll turn the light back on just for a few minutes until we get more of the natural light of the morning. Okay. And I need to get a dimmer switch. Okay. Okay. So we're going to sit up tall. And if you want to still sit on a block or a bolster, that's absolutely fine. And then we're going to start with a few shoulder rolls. But actually, before even going into that, just for a moment, I want you just to register what 5 minutes of quiet meditation was like. Last week we were doing 10 minutes every day. Yesterday we did 8. Probably tomorrow we'll go back to 10. So just notice if it felt quick or if it felt long. And again, it's never to place a judgment on, just to become aware, just to notice. Okay, and Nyla says, good morning. I'm going to shut the door. All right. So let's take a few shoulder rolls. Inhale, roll them up. Exhale them down and back. And again. And one more. And just relax the shoulders down. And take an inhale and lift the arms up to the sky. And exhale, release. And again, inhale, lift. And exhale, down. And inhale, lift. And exhale, release. Just merging breath and movement. So I'm just going to bring the microphone a little closer. Okay. And then take an inhale, lift through the arms. And then interlace your fingers and turn your palms up toward the sky. Stretch up. And then turn up through the knuckles. And again, stretch up. Take an inhale. And then exhale, turn and twist to the right. Just elongating the spine. Oh, good morning to your spine. Inhale back through center. And exhale to the other side. Inhale center. Exhale right. Inhale center. And exhale left. Inhale center. And then unwind your fingers and gently hinge forward from the hips, bowing down toward the earth in front of you. Roll the hands in toward the heart. Inhale, lift up to the sky. And then exhale, bow. And just keep this going. A few more. We're really just focusing on gently warming up the back this morning. One more. Okay. And then when next you roll up, take your hands to your knees and then inhale, send your heart forward, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, tuck the chin in toward your chest, round back. So we inhale, take it forward, and exhale, round it back. Take one more like that. And then inhale, take the heart forward and then swing it around to one side, around to the back and over to the other side. So it's like you're using your torso to scoop out a jar. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh. Good morning, Naila. And then go the other way. A few more, a couple more. Okay. And then start to come all the way back up to center. And sorry, I get so distracted by her, especially in the morning, because the dogs, as I'm sure you've seen in the Zoom sessions, they can be pretty present. I mean, of course, the cats can too, but the dogs don't wake up in the morning, and so it's like a quiet time that I have with her usually in the morning before the dogs begin their craziness. Okay, so coming back up to seated. Let's take an inhale, lift the arms. And then exhale, hinge forward from the hips, take the hands down, roll over the hands, and then unwind the legs. And you're going to bring yourself into a tabletop position, okay? So we bring the wrists in line with the shoulders and the knees in line with the hips. Okay, and we're going to turn the light off and hope for the best. Hope that the morning is, it should be fine now. Okay, so from here, just take a couple cat cows because we can. So we're going to inhale, arch the spine, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, tuck the chin into the chest, round up. And again, inhale, arch. And exhale, round. One more. Okay. And then from here, we're going to come into some of our Hara breathing. Again, this is the beautiful thing about the online classes at the current moment in time, because we can't do the Hara breathing in classes together. So we are going to really wake up and we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth and from the diaphragm. So draw the right leg in, take an inhale. And then exhale, before anything at all, take that leg back. Just make sure you're not going to hit anything, okay? Health and safety. And then once you're sure that you have that clear space behind you for your leg, draw the knee in, inhale. Ha, 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 ha. A few more. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. And one more. Ha. Kick that leg back. All right. Now from here, I want you to have that hip squared to the floor, right hip squared to the floor. If you have a sensitive right wrist, come up onto a fist, and then you're going to inhale, lift the left arm out in front of you. So you're coming into sunburn, and I want you to really reach that leg back, reach the arm forward, waking up the lower back. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbow, bend the knee together under the body, a bit like you're going, yes. And then inhale, extend, fully reaching forward and back, lifting. Exhale through. Take a few more. Okay, inhale, extend. And then exhale, take that left hand down. If you have a fist with the right hand, bring the palm down. And then I just want you to draw that right knee in toward your chest. Lift your right hand and place that right foot down in the center. So you're bringing that foot down between the hands, okay? And we're making a bit of a box shape. So we're not coming into a dragon or a lunge, but we're making that box shape through the legs. I want you to push through your right foot, pull up through your core, and you're coming up so that you're standing up here. Okay, you're standing onto that foot, onto that leg. Sorry, I'm tired. Okay, so we're gonna zip up through the pelvis, zip up through the core. Inhale, lift the arms. And then exhale, take the arms down, and you're going to make a scarecrow with your arms, okay? And squeeze the shoulders. And we're going to inhale, open up the chest, open up the back. Exhale, tuck the chin into the chest, round down, sort of like Michael Jackson's Thriller. Inhale, lift it all the way back up, arching, but really always think about that elongating through the spine, creating space between the vertebrae. And okay, we inhale and then exhale. One more. Okay. And then we're going to inhale, lift it up. Reach the arms all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, start to take your fingertips back down toward that right leg, either side of it. And then you're going to toe your left leg as far back as it will go. So now we are coming toward that dragon, toward that lunge. And then coming into that low lunge, I want you to press through that front foot. Oof, you're going to really feel that left hip flexor here. At least I do. You're going to press into that right foot, pull up through your core, and then inhale, lift the arms up to the sky. Really push through the front foot though. So we're not slouching into the back, but we're lifting up. Draw the palms together. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, send the hips, send the pelvis forward. Reach the arms back. Open the chest up to the sky. And then again, we exhale. This time, take the hands down, lean back, draw the right leg back, come into a child's pose. Bring your bottom towards your heels, belly over or between the thighs, forehead down. Oh, and just sigh it out. Okay, lift the head, lift the heart, walk yourself back up, okay? So you're going to bring yourself into tabletop again, fingers spread wide, wrists in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips. And actually, before we come to the left side, just imagine that your rib cage is this barrel that is pegged between your shoulders and your hips. And then I just want you to swing it out to one side, roll it up, swing it over to the other side and down. And we're just creating, these lovely circles there. And go the other way. And then take it back to center. And from here, we take that left knee, we're going to draw it into the chest. And again, just make sure that on that left side, again, nothing is going to, you're not going to hurt yourself or anything behind you. And then we're going to come into those hara kicks. Left knee in, exhale, ha, 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 ha. 5 more. Ha, 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 ha. Take it back. Okay, now from here, keep that hip squared to the floor, and then you're going to pull up through your core. Take your right arm out in front of you. If you have a sensitive left wrist, make a fist there instead. Okay, and then we take that right arm out front. So we come into that sunburn, into Chakravarkasana, lift and reach, feeling the strength through the lower back. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbow, bend the knee, draw them together under the body. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Keep it going. Okay. Take it back out into sunbird. And then release that right hand down. If you're on a left fist, come down onto the palm. And then you're going to bend that left knee into the chest. And then if we float it forward. And again, we start with that box shape. So you're going to push through the foot, come up. Okay, and we zip up through the pelvis, zip up through the core. We push through that foot. Keep the knee pointing toward the second toe. Always, always. And we're going to inhale, lift the arms. And then exhale. Take the arms out to a T. Okay, or sorry, not to a T, to a scarecrow. And then we inhale, we arch through the spine, squeeze the shoulders, open the chest up to this morning. And then exhale, tuck the chin in toward your chest, round out. And again. And one more. And then we inhale and we lift. And then come back to neutral. Reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hinge forward. Take the hands down. Toe. Ooh, that right leg all the way back. Ooh. Okay, so just starting to feel into that hip flexor. We push through that left foot. Pull up through the core. Swing the arms up into the sky. Draw the palms together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, send the pelvis forward. Reach your arms up into the sky and slightly back. But again, listen to your body. And we're going to really elongate the spine, creating that space between the vertebrae rather than sinking down into them. And then inhale, lift back through center. And release the hands down. Roll the bottom back toward the heels, and you're going to roll that left foot back. Bring your bottom onto the heels, and then come down into a child's pose, taking the forehead down and belly either over or between the thighs. Oh, just take a moment to sigh out there. And lift the head, lift the heart. And I want you to come up onto your fingertips, and just once you're up on the fingertips, I want you to spread the fingers out as wide as you possibly can against the ground, against the mat there. So you've got these two starfish just suctioning on your mat. Roll up toward your hands, curl your toes under behind you, send your hips back, roll the shoulders back, and come into your downward facing dog. And just take your pooch for a brief walk, bending one knee and then the other, stretching out the calves, the quads, the calves and the hamstrings. And just breathe, breathe, breathe. My calves are really talking to me this morning. Whew. Okay, and then you're going to push back into your full expression of a downward facing dog. So we roll the shoulders back, we send the bum back, we breathe, breathe, breathe into it. And then inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, cock that leg, pointing the right toes over to the left side, lifting that right hip up. This is all we're going to do here. Inhale, right leg back up to the sky. Exhale, float the right toes back down. And as soon as they touch down, we just lift the left leg. And then we exhale and we bend that left leg, pointing the left toes over to the right. Inhale, lift back up through center. And exhale, take your left toes all the way back down. And then I want you to walk your feet out to the edges of your mat so that your big toes are on the mat, but the other toes are dangling off it there. And then you're just going to push back into your full expression of a wide angle downward dog. Keep it there. Okay, now if this is enough, stay there. Otherwise, you're going to add into this. So we're going to spread the fingers wide on that right side, really push down, and then take the left hand to the right ankle or the right calf, turning to look up under that right armpit. And just get that stretch into the left shoulder. Take the left hand back. Push through the left hand, and then we swap. So that right hand is coming to the left ankle or the left calf. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And we push back, release that right hand back, wide angle down dog. And gently start to roll forward. Take your knees down to the mat. Bring your big toes together behind you. Come into a wide angle child's pose. Belly coming down between the legs. Forehead down. And just sigh it out. Take one more breath here. And then gently roll yourself up to a seated position. If you can sit on your shins, just go ahead and sit on the shins. Okay. And if that's uncomfortable, just sit legs crossed. And take the backs of your hands together in front of you. Cross your left hand over your right, interlace the fingers, roll them into the chest, and then away. So we're just stretching the wrists back out as usual. And then unwind. Backs of the hands together, right over left, interlace, roll through and away. Gently release. Maybe shake the hands out, roll the shoulders back, sit up tall, close your eyes. Take a few deep inhales through the nose with exhales sighing out. And then from here, take a moment just to acknowledge yourself for taking the time this morning to wake up your mind and body in a particular way, to nourish them, to acknowledge them, rather than just to run through everything. And draw your hands into prayer, into Namaste in front of the heart. And if you'd like, set an intention for your day ahead. But if that doesn't resonate for you, that's absolutely fine. And then gently bow, honoring your body, your light, your practice, and this earth. And thank you all so much for coming this morning. Have a lovely Tuesday. I might see some of you. There's online restorative tonight at 7:15. Otherwise, and normal yoga at the South Oxford Community Centre tomorrow night, Wednesday. So maybe see you soon. Otherwise, maybe see you tomorrow morning. We'll see you. Again, you can always say hi in the live chat just to say I'm here. Okay. So have a really lovely day, guys. Thank you.